All right, so we've talked about how to motivate people. We're now going to talk about the path to change. So once you've got them motivated, what do you do with them, right? So once you have someone chomping at the bit to change, right? And I remember this picture from the previous video. You've got them moving towards a dream state. You've got them running away from pain on the back end. Where do you direct them? Where do they go after that? Where do you direct the horse? What is the track that you need to have them run on to get what you want? And part of that includes how do you get them to buy your product as part of the process, right? So consider this. Almost everyone in this world, you included, know exactly what your dream life would look like, or at least have some idea, right? You know the fun things, you know that there's a better life out there for you. So the question is, if people know that, why don't they just step into that dream life today, right? Why don't you just step into living the life that you want? Obviously, it's not just a lack of motivation. It's not a lack of pain in your current life or desire for the dream life. Most of the time, there are roadblocks that are keeping people from moving into their dream state, right? Now, I've created some really, really high quality diagrams here to help you understand this concept. But you have here this little sad emoji guy in his current state. It's all rainy and sad. And he wants to move to his dream state. Now, most people, in this example, it's just a clear path. You just walk forward. So most people try and move towards their dream state, but they encounter roadblocks. They encounter things that stop them from reaching their dream state, and they don't know how to get around. They don't know how to get over. They don't know how to get to that dream state, and they're stuck. Now, the thing is, your avatar might not even know about or even understand the roadblock that's limiting them. They just know they can't, for some reason, make this change happen in their life. And if you can help them understand that obstacle, that roadblock better than they currently do, they'll love you forever. This is one of the best ways to create and generate trust between you and another person, is if you can help them gain new insights into why their world is the way it is and why they're not getting what they want, and sort of the other side of the coin, how to get what they want, right? So when you're sitting down trying to identify these things, you need to ask yourself, what is keeping my avatar from getting what they want now? Now, you need to ask yourself what mistakes they're making, what things they've tried that haven't worked in the past, and you need to continue to kind of break down and go deeper and deeper in this investigation. Roadblocks have layers. There are reasons within reasons within reasons why they aren't getting what they want, but usually there's one key reason. If you can keep going down that path, eventually you'll get to that key reason, the one thing that's stopping them from getting what they want. There's a key roadblock. There's always that one thing that if you shift that, everything else, all the other dominoes fall into place and they can get what they want, right? Once you've identified that key roadblock, it's time to uncover the corresponding solution. So it's like a coin. There's one side is the roadblock, the other side is the solution. And the solution is kind of what bridges the gap. It's the information, the insight, the understanding of the world that's going to set them free. It's going to show them exactly how to overcome their current roadblocks and get, walked into their dream state. So solutions can usually be stated in if-then phrases and are connected to that core roadblock. For example, let's say we're helping overweight people lose weight. And the roadblock is they're eating more calories than they burn. They are in a caloric surplus. They don't understand that, or they can't live any different. They don't know how. That's the roadblock that's keeping them from losing weight. So in that case, the solution might be, it's a simple law of nature. If you eat less calories than you burn, then you will lose weight. That's the key. That's the piece of information, the principle they need to follow to overcome their current limitations and step into their dream state, right? That's a pretty simplistic example, but that's a way to understand it. That's a way to think about it. This is key, right? So we've talked about what the solution is. Theoretically, at this point, if you reveal all these things to the reader, they now theoretically should know what they need to do to get what they want, right? So where does a product fit in? We just help them for free. What do we do next? You need to understand that the product is the vehicle that helps the avatar take advantage of that solution, of that law of nature, right? So it's the vehicle that helps them get over that bridge and into their dream state the quickest and the easiest, right? The product makes it faster, safer, and easier and more fun to overcome the roadblock and make it to the dream state than if they did it by themselves, right? It's what helps them get there faster, more efficiently, and with less risk, right? The product isn't the solution. It's the thing that helps them use that key law of nature to get what they want, right? Now, these are important concepts. Once you can identify how all these things daisy chain together and connect, you can reshape people's brains and show them how the world really works. It's kind of like you're red pilling them. Once you can show them, the current state, the true nature of the roadblock, the solution, once you can show them that, it's kind of like you give them the red pill. You've opened their eyes to how the world truly is, right? And then you frame the product as the best vehicle and the fastest way to then take advantage of that new principle and get the thing that they want. If you can understand these concepts, you will be able to help. Like, most business owners don't even understand how these concepts tie together for their own products and solutions. They don't understand their avatars even. Just understanding this gives you an amazing way to start bringing value to clients that you work with. If you understand these things correctly, you will be able to write very persuasively. Usually when you run into limitations when you're sitting there trying to write, it's because you don't answer these questions. You don't understand the answer to these questions for the specific product or service or avatar. You need to always make sure that you get clarity about how these ideas connect together. You understand what their current situation is like, what their dream state is like. You understand what their roadblock is, the key thing that's keeping them from getting what they want, what that solution is, and how the product helps them take advantage of that solution. If you can do that, if you can understand these things, you will be able to direct a motivated reader to take action and buy the product and achieve their dream state. You can help people make massive changes in their life and pay tens of thousands of dollars for products that will help them get massive value in their life, and you'll be rewarded well. If you fail to understand these principles, it will be much more difficult for you to write really persuasively and to help people make meaningful change. These are superpowers. If you can also take this information and turn it around and look at your own life, look at your own current limitations, your own roadblocks, and find the key solution, the key law of nature that you can use to take advantage and sort of bridge that gap and step into your dream state more quickly, more efficiently. And once you can do it for yourself, you can do it for other people. This is wildly powerful concepts. Use it to help people make change, and you'll be rewarded very well for it by clients and the universe.